Good morning. It is Tuesday and I've woken up in a good mood, which I always like to share because that doesn't always happen. Just came into the office and I'm like, why are these lights on? Did I leave them on all night? I don't think I did. And then I realised we had a power cut last night about midnight, and these lights are on a remote. So I wonder if when the power cut went out and then back on again, they just switched themselves on. Bit strange. Don't need to be on at 7:30 in the morning. I've made my coffee in the pink one. I've got some water. I'm watching The Vampire Diaries. I'm watching again from the beginning because, of course. I've put my treadmill underneath my desk where I can change the settings if I really want to, but it's not easily accessible. And I've got my computer in front of me so I can do some editing. I have half an hour before the school run. Since I'm in a good mood, I thought I would use the good mood and try and get into exercise. I'm not running, by the way. I just walk. I've got everything done this morning. Videos filmed and all that. And you may have spotted someone else in the frame. I've got like half an hour before I've got to go get the kids on and play a bit of Sims. I'm really in another Sims phase of my life right now. And I just went to get the door and I came back. Manny was in my seat, so I took that as a sign because he knew I was coming back. That actually just wanted a cud. He just sits like a boy, like a real human boy. My friend Leanna came around yesterday and she's had a baby and he was not pleased because usually she comes round and he gets to sit on her knee. So eventually I held the baby so he could have a cuddle because he is a human baby, as you can see. Got a new screen, got a new projector. That is very exciting. Didn't sort this out since Manny was on it earlier. He just like moves all the cushions around. I mean, how this got there, I'm gonna say that must be the wind because he's not enormous. Really want to try out the new projector. I remember this from last year. It's this, like, as soon as it starts getting warm enough in the evenings to actually stay out, because we're quite nesh for northern folk. It's really late. What's this? It's really late when it gets dark. So I think it's like 10 to 9 tonight. It's actually sunset. So I'm hoping at 8:30 it will be dark enough to give it a go. Well, while I was out here, I thought I would change the hot tub water and use this thing that I just bought from Amazon. I think it was like only about £10. It's very rudimentary. You fix it on the end to, or rather you fix your hose pipe on the end to it. On the end of it, what's wrong with me? And it forces water in here, and then supposedly all the grit at the bottom that's almost impossible to get out unless you like turn it upside down and pressure wash it, goes back up into this bag. Anyway, I'm trying to take my hose pipe apart, which I do every single time I fill the hot tub, so it's not even like this has been a long time, and it's obviously at some point we've like let it fall and it's broken. So it's like, can you see what I mean? How annoying is this? So I actually now cannot refill the hot tub or use this until I buy a new hose. And now my hair is going full Helena Bonham Carter. Lee might have fixed the hose. Not a euphemism. In the meantime, I am making some food. I felt like I wanted something kind of like Mexican-y. I kind of went into the cupboard. What have we got? This is kidney beans. Well, I kind of made like a chipotle tomato-y base. Then it's got kidney beans, half of them are mashed up, rice, some spinach, and then I pushed down, because I left this to like cool, because I made this earlier. Here's one I made earlier. And then I pushed down these to put eggs in, and I'm going to put the whole thing in the oven. My question is, am I going to poison us? We will find out. I'm also going to put some Parmesan on top. Looks pretty good. Manny is very put out that we're outside. He's just looking at Lee like, please. I'm an indoor dog.
But he has got a blanket on him.
Take me inside. We are testing out. Projector's there. And there's no leads. There's nothing plugged into it. It's just projecting. Good morning. My early starts Wednesday, Thursday, Friday when I'm working my day job were originally intended to give me a little bit of time to do my own stuff before I do my regular job. But steadily, I've basically just kind of shifted things, shifted work from one time to another. The original premise was that I would do extra things that I wasn't getting done. And now I'm not doing that, which is fine. But I want to share because I've had quite a few people message me and be like, oh, I can't get up at that time in the morning. As if it's like something to strive for. And I do remind those people, my children are older perhaps than their children. Nobody is waking me up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And this is very much my choice. I can choose my bedtime. I can choose the time that I get up. It's a different phase of life. But I do have a list of things in my planner that at any given time, this is, what are these called? Loan bands. At any given time, I will put off and not do things like sending invoices, things like responding to emails. I will have an email chain and then all of a sudden I will not respond to that person. And if I don't write it down, I will never respond to that person again. It's been 7 days since I responded to one of these emails, I know, off the top of my head, because yesterday I was like, oh, I must respond. So I had to write it down. And that's when I like to get this stuff done in the morning, because I'm like, what else can I do? However, this morning, I've decided to do some yoga from my mindful movement, which is someone I follow on Instagram. There you go. And she does lots of kind of videoed classes for different things that you might want. And the reason that I want to do this morning is, as I mentioned in a previous vlog, I have been taking the painkillers I was prescribed more often. So I'm still not taking them as often as I was prescribed to take them because I don't want to. And they make me feel really, really tired. I don't want to take them to that level. I'd like to just take them kind of like as and when needed. They're not, I don't need to take them constantly. It's not like build up a new system or anything. But it's basically, I can take twice as many as I'm taking right now, but I still don't want to take as many as I'm taking. And I woke up this morning and my back and my shoulder are really, really bothering me. I've got kind of like a burn in between my shoulder blades, and at this point I would be like, okay, I'll take some painkillers. Instead, I'm going to do some yoga. Ooh, or self-focus. I actually felt great after the stretching this morning. I think I'm going to do the same again tomorrow morning. So after work today, Karen and her daughter came round. We played Dream Phone. If you haven't played Dream Phone, also look at the state of the utility. If you haven't played Dream Phone as an adult, highly recommend. You can buy a new version and it's great. And anyway, she came round, we had some like, piggy bits to eat, and the kids played, and we tried this. I have had a sample of this with 3 HelloFresh boxes, and I've just got them on the side, and I thought, right, I'm gonna give it a go. This is so nice. It's basically supposed to be like gin. Not 100% sure what's in it, but if you gave me this with tonic water, I would not know the difference. If you're in the market for an alcohol-free spirit, would recommend. I'll never stop yawning. To yawn 4 more times before I can actually form sentences. Good morning, it's Thursday. And Thursday, Friday, I feel like sometimes it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Thursday, Friday for the past couple of weeks of work have been just hellish. Because we've got people off and people have left and new people have come in, and it's just busy. So I'm just trying to stay positive this morning, but it's a struggle. I have been looking forward to getting in the hot tub all day. Yesterday, I cleaned it, I filled it, and I heated it. And I got everything ready, made myself a drink, took off the lid. It was half empty. It would seem somewhere along the lines I did not screw all the things back in. Time will tell, because I'm not still 100% sure what I didn't screw in correctly, but disappointed. Several hours later, this is how I hung my clothes up to dry. Several hours later, and we're going to the cinema for the first time. Is this the first time I've been to the cinema since COVID? Definitely the first time I've been to the cinema since you had to wear a mask. I can't remember. I think I went to the cinema. I went to see Spider-Man. I did. I went to see Spider-Man. But beyond, that's the only time, I think, in the entire of like these recent times. So we're going to go and watch Doctor Strange. And I thought I would share, I always take a blanket scarf with me because the cinema is always cold. And I want basically to take a blanket with me. Comfortable and stylish, always in the dirty mirror. It was great. I can't remember if I told you what we went to watch, but it was the new Doctor Strange. Also, if you are a Scarlet Witch fan, she features heavily. I don't watch trailers if I can help it because it gives away too much of the movie. So I had literally no idea what it was about. It was really good. The one downside to watching things in the actual cinema, and it's the only one because it's also the only way I really properly watch anything because I'm too distracted by mostly phones and other things, devices. Still the best way to watch a movie. But the only downside is that within about 30 seconds, I was like, ooh, what do I know that girl from? And then throughout, I kept having to make mental notes, remind, Google this, look up what I've seen that man in before. And you can't just Google it. Not socially acceptable. That is really the only negative to cinema going. I think it was something to do with these on the other side because the water was just below these. So I like tightened everything up, refilled it, reheated it. So happy that it's the weekend. Good morning, it is Monday. Fast forward like 2 days. I have every intention of vlogging at the weekend and then I just lose it. I went to visit my grandma, went for some nice walks. I've just had a news alert. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker, ... officially tie the knot in Santa Barbara. That's quite exciting. Also, I don't know how I set this up, but it's not a real news alert. It's People magazine. At some point, I must have clicked yes when I opened People magazine, and now it gives me little pop-ups. Anyway, that is going to be it for this vlog. I am going to meet up with my friend Leanna today, so I might film a little bit of shopping content. I'm going to pick some bits up from Boots that I've been eyeing up. But I thought I might try and quickly get this edited or finished editing because I already edited the first half thinking I'll probably finish this on Saturday, it's Monday morning, to go up this morning. So if it went up a little bit late, kind of went up a little bit early, and I will see you in the next one.